So this is what it's like to speak into a microphone. Rabbi Halpern, thank you for such a beautiful introduction. I am speechless. I probably should have had you write my speech. First and foremost, Sarah and I would like to thank Beis Yaakov for this honor. We'd like to thank our family and friends who came from near and far to honor us and help support Beis Yaakov. Specifically, we'd like to thank our parents for shaping us in such a way that we can continue to spread Yiddishkeit year after year. Without them, we wouldn't be who we are today. We'd like to wish a special mazel tov to the Millmans for being our co-honorees. It is true Dr. Millman expressed how important education is and how wonderful the students are while at Beis Yaakov. I'd like to offer a different perspective and speak about the long-term impact of Beis Yaakov 12 years later. Being married to a Beis Yaakov alumnus, I live in a home with a direct connection to Beis Yaakov. I can give a first-hand report about how Beis Yaakov has enhanced our lives. I'd like to share with you a Torah thought that emphasizes how good education is measured by its long-term impact. The Torah in Parshas Vayakhel says, "Vayakhel Moshe es kol hadas b'nei Yisrael vayomar alehem." And Moshe gathered all the people of Bnei Yisrael and he said to them. Later in the Parsha, the Pasuk says, "Vayetzu kol hadas b'nei Yisrael milifnei Moshe." And all the people of Bnei Yisrael left Moshe's presence. This would seem redundant. We obviously knew that when they left, they were before Moshe because he had gathered them. So why does the Parsha repeat Moshe's name as they left? Rabbi Simcha Zissel of Kelm answers this question with an amazing thought. By repeating Moshe's name, the Torah is telling us that everyone that came in contact with these people knew that they were taught by Moshe. Even after the people left, their behavior and demeanor demonstrated that they had been in his presence. Every move they made while on leave from Moshe was as if it had been done in Moshe's presence. So too with the Beis Yaakov girls. You can tell just by being in their presence and seeing how they act that they are Beis Yaakov girls. This is the impact that Beis Yaakov has. A mashal, to understand this concept, is about a pot of boiling water. Can you tell how much water is in the pot while it is boiling? No, because it is bubbling and moving too vigorously. Only after it has stopped boiling can you measure how much water the pot contains. So too by the students of Beis Yaakov. While they are in school, on the fire, you can't measure the impact the school has had on their lives. You can only do this after they've left the school. An education at Beis Yaakov becomes a way of life. A student gets a strong Torah and secular education. More importantly, I think, is that they are taught to develop good midos. I would like to share with you a little story about this that also connects us to the Millmans. One Shabbos, my family and I were eating at the Millmans for lunch, and one of their daughters, a Beis Yaakov student, offered to take our daughter Basi to Benos to give us a little rest. Bear in mind that Basi was maybe 6 months at the time, not quite Benos age. Sarah and I were in shock and speechless, and when we came to, we didn't hesitate to say, of course. With our son Levi being 3, it's not like a nap was to be had, at least for me. But Sarah was certainly grateful. We've had some Beis Yaakov girls as babysitters and others as mother's helpers. We've always been impressed by the way they act. We are truly blessed in Boston to have such a school here. As an alumnus, and no, I'm not talking about me, Sarah was and is greatly impacted by Beis Yaakov. She still keeps in contact with certain teachers to this day. Her education at Beis Yaakov elevated who she was and gave her a special love for learning and growing, to the point that just about every scheduled lecture, be it from organizations like Le'ela or Ein Chai or any of Rabbi Halpern's Shiurim, etc., she wants to go to. Beis Yaakov also instilled in her a desire to do chesed and promote achdus. Together, we do what we can to help out. Be it a ride to or from the airport, even at 1 a.m., or visiting someone at the hospital, we try to help where we can. We've hosted numerous potluck lunches over the years in an attempt to introduce new people to each other. I believe they've been a resounding success. The combination of these ideas of chinuch that Sarah got from Beis Yaakov with ideas that I brought home from Yeshiva has helped shape and continues to shape our lives in our home. They are molding the way we raise our children, Levi and Basi. Sarah has asked me to give a special thank you to Rabbi Levin. He pays special attention and makes it his mission that every girl gets everything they need to have a successful education. Even after they graduate, he is continually asking about their well-being. We are very lucky to have a person of his stature at the helm of our school. I want to close with a bracha. Chazal say, "B'zchus nashim tzidkanios nigalu b'Mitzrayim." In the merit of righteous women, Bnei Yisrael were redeemed from Mitzrayim. May Beis Yaakov have continued success in providing amazing educations to countless girls, and through the merit of the education of Jewish girls, may we see the Gula Shlema. Thank you.
Thank you, Rav Zev. We're going to bench now, and right after benching, 3 minutes after benching, we're going to do Marif. And thank you everybody for coming, and we're going to bench now.